Hey everybody, Jeff here. So I'm actually very excited. I wanted to share with you what I just did. So I have lines and walls now. So basically I've done this before, but the reason this is exciting is that these are it's all so easy now because I've got it all. I started with the create a block function. Okay, so let me show you that one. Basically, it just encapsulates creating a block right here. So I send it a position, a color, a scale that I want, text X and Y, and the new type, and then it creates the block. It's pretty simple. So I went through a few iterations. I have create a block line version 2, version 1, and then the one that I actually stuck with. I ended up doing this where you have a start position, and then based on the number in the vector 3's X, Y, or Z, whichever one's set to 1, the other two would be set to 0. That is the axis that gets advanced, and by the length. So in other words, if you want to start at 0, 0, 0 and advance along the x-axis, this will be 1, 0, 0, and then you want to go 10 blocks, that's going to be length 10. So those three variables just determine the length and the position of the line. And then you get the new color, tx, ty, and the type and everything. So that's the next part. And then I took it a step further and I decided to create walls. Well, there are three particular options for creating a wall in the 3D world. There's an XY wall, XZ wall, and a YZ wall. So I went through that, and basically I determined the first axis that was a 1, because there's only two of them. It's either X or Y. If it's X, then you can go ahead and create your first X line, and then based on which axis is 1 after that, you create your second or your preceding lines, which go up the length of the entire wall. So in other words, if this is an XY wall, then you're doing this. Now it took a little bit of doing to get used to the parameters, but basically you send it the start. As you go through the loop, you're advancing the beginning of the start by the axis that is the second axis that you're going up. In this case, it's the y-axis because it's an xy wall. So the start is only advanced in the y coordinate, just through the length of the entire y variable, which is sent in as a vector. So in other words, the start of the wall, the axis of the wall, for instance, xy, you would be 1, 1, 0. The wall length, which in this case, let's say it's 5, 5, 0. So the x would be 5, the y would be 5, and then the color and all that other fun stuff. So anyways, the end result is that whether you get an xy, xz, or yz, I've already got a few of them going here. Create block wall. See, I sent in the 506, 101, so xz is the length, or is the axis, and the length is 15 in the x direction and 5 in the z direction. So let's see what we get. We get random textures, and this is the result of the first line algorithm. There's the second line algorithm. There's the one that I went with, and then this is the result of the wall algorithm or function. And there you have it. Stay tuned for more. Thanks very much for watching.